It's Tech It Out!
This week on Tech It Out, Greg will show you some time-saving tips for writing reports in Google Docs.
Geoff will share some New Year's shortcuts so that you can work smarter, not harder.
And Simon's going to show you how to update a video and keep the same link in Google Drive.
And we'll wrap things up by meeting a man of many hats, Marek Patel.
Tech It Out!
It's report writing season, so this week I wanted to share a few quick tips that might save you some time if you're writing your reports in Google Docs. The first one is the floating word or character count option. So often when we're writing reports, we need to make sure they fall within a certain character limit. The word count in Google Docs can be found under Tools and Word Count, and you can see that a shortcut for it is Command-Shift-C. But there's a really cool feature once you open up the word count box to display the word count while typing. So if you click this box and then press OK, your character count will show up in the lower left corner, and you can toggle between characters, words, characters without spaces, whatever count you might need. But the really cool thing is, if you select just part of your text, it will update the character count automatically for just so your selection. So it becomes super easy to check if one of your comments fits within your character limit. The second thing I wanted to show you was a couple of ways to use the Find feature to make your life easier. The first one is just to navigate to a certain student really quickly if you want to make an edit or change anything about their comment. So if you just type Command F, you get up a search window. You can type in the student's name, and if you type in their name, it will take you directly to that student's comment. But even more powerful is the Find and Replace function. So under the Edit menu, you can find Find and Replace at the bottom, or you can use the shortcut Command-Shift-H. And this is really great if you want to use one student's comment as a template for another's. So for example, I'm going to use fake student 1 here as a template for another student because I know that they have a lot of similarities or they've been working on a similar project. So I'm just going to copy and paste fake student 1's comment to the bottom, and I'm going to make sure my cursor is at the beginning of their comment. Then I'll go to Edit, Find and Replace, or use Command-Shift-H, and I'm going to type their name, fake student 1, and I want to replace their name with the new student's name. So I'm going to do this for fake student 4. There are a few options here. First, I could replace all, but I don't want to do that because that would also change the name in all of the original comment. So I can see here there's 12 instances of the first student's name, so I want to change just the second half, just 6 of them. So I'm going to press replace 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you can see in the background it's taking me back up to the original student's comment, which I don't want to change. Then I'm done, and as you can see, now I have the new student's name in my comment down here, and I could just edit it to make sure that the comment says what I want to say about this student. So I hope these tips were helpful, and happy report writing. My New Year's resolution is to lock up my phone when I get home so I can spend more time with my family.
My New Year resolution is to learn how to use this new computer.
My New Year's resolution is to have less screen time.
My New Year's resolution is to learn some new shortcuts and start using them to speed up the things that I need to do on my computer. Shortcuts are key combinations that can speed up the task you need to do. If you need to copy some text, don't just go all the way to the top. Edit, copy, simply hit Command-C. My strategy for learning a new shortcut is to enforce myself to use a new one each day. The more I use it, the more it becomes second nature and starts saving me some time. So with that in mind, here are 10 quick shortcuts for you to try in 2022. I'm often multiple Finder windows open. What I used to do was right-click on Finder and select a new Finder window, but the shortcut for that is Command-N. While you're in a Finder window, you might like to get a quick preview of a document. All you need to do for that is to select the document, hit the spacebar, and it gives you a preview without actually opening it up. You often want to get information about a document. Rather than right-clicking, get info, the shortcut for that is Command-I. You've just got a whole heap of photos that you want to put into a folder. You could right-click and make a new folder with a selection, Or you could go Command Control N. Sometimes you don't want that pesky dock at the bottom of your page. You can hide or show it by Command Option D. On a website, rather than slowly moving your mouse all the way up to the omnibar, you can simply hit Command L to give you access to the search bar. A good one when checking students' computers is the Command tab. That shows every program that's open and running on a computer. If you're in a hurry to get out of somewhere and you want to quickly lock your Mac, just hit Command, Control and Q. A new one for me, which is really handy, is the ability to open the preferences or settings on the current app. That's as simple as Command, comma. One we should always be using is Command and A to select everything on a page, and Command plus F to search for something on a page. My recommendation for you is to pick 5 of these shortcuts. Force yourself to use one every day for a week. By the end of the week, you'll have 5 new ways to save yourself some time.
Have you ever created a video or uploaded a video to Google Drive and then shared out the link to that file, only to discover it could have been the wrong video or the video had mistakes in it, so you needed to upload a new video to Google Drive? But you already shared out the link, so that means I've got to share out a new link. It gets all very confusing for people, but it doesn't have to be. Here I have a video that I've already uploaded to Google Drive, and I discovered that that video has got a mistake in it. So I made a new video with the corrections, and all I need to do now is to upload it. But I'm going to upload it in a different way. If I right mouse click on this video here, and I go down to Manage Versions, I'm just going to move this slightly out the way to get a better view. I click on Manage Versions. I can upload a new version. So I'm going to click on Upload a new version. I need to find it out in my Check It Out videos. Here they are here. And I'm going to upload the version 2 that I made. Up it goes. And in a few seconds or minutes, depending on how big the video is, the video will be available using that same link. So you do not need to create a new link and send it out. I find that very helpful because I've used this many a time.
It's now time for Meet the Tech Folks, a weekly segment where you can learn more about the people who help technology run as smooth as a freshly Zamboni'd sheet of ice. On this week's episode, we drop in on a man who likes his fishing net and the internet, Marek Patel.
Hi, I'm Mr. Marek. My role here at ASW is to be a network manager and data center administrator. I'm the one who makes sure that the internet in your classroom works flawlessly. I always see when it doesn't work and I fix it ASAP. My office is situated in the room number C155, which is nearby the library, and I live in the same office where the tech director lives. I have 2 kids, a boy and a girl, Jasia and Małgosia, who are 9 years old, and I spend my spare time in our new apartment renovating it for them and implementing really cool features like voice control over the light system or multi-room audio just for them to be able to listen to the ambient music if they like. The coolest thing I'm gonna make for my house will be colorful lights everywhere, voice control, and multiple things that can sound like they play music for you.
Thanks for letting us stop by, Marek. Join us again next time for another episode of Meet the Tech Folks.